Everybody, it's me, Sissy, and today I have a quick and easy Christmas wreath for you, and I'm going to be using the beautiful llama ribbon that Janice sent me. Janice Rager, R-A-G-E-R. But anyway, thank you again for the ribbon, Janice, and I hope you like what I did with it. So stay tuned to see how I made the wreath. For this wreath, we're going to use a 14-inch wreath form from Dollar Tree, and all I did was take some twist ties, and on the outside row, I put one on each of the little support rungs on the bottom right here. I just twisted it around, and then I went back and on this next, not this row, but the next row, I put one in between each one of the support rows. And then for the last row, I went to the inside ring and put one along each side of the support rows. If you get just the standard ring form from Dollar Tree, you end up with 18 twist ties on here. So that's, and this is not my idea. I saw this on a great lady. She makes beautiful wreaths. She's called May Made It. I'll put a link to her videos. She's really great. And she makes the most gorgeous wreaths. So we're going to try hers. And she actually sells some special wreath forms that have these ties on them on her website. So I'll put a link to her and you can check her out. And I have just an assortment of ribbons. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use yet. I have these great llama ribbons that Janice Rager, I think it's Rager, R-A-G-E-R, sent me. Thank you again, Janice. I love this llama ribbon. So I'm going to try to use this in my wreath. And we got some mesh and some of the sparkle mesh. I have some tubing left over from Halloween. And I have some little llama ribbon from Dollar Tree. And then I have this nice shiny ribbon. This is from Walmart. But anyway, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our mesh on. Now you can do, May has a, what she calls a recipe where she uses one big roll of wide mesh to do her wreath, and then 3 different ribbons. Well, I don't have any wide mesh, so I'm going to see if I can do it with 2 pieces of short mesh. But anyway, we're going to kind of deviate from her method just a little bit because I just go crazy when I do a wreath and put everything I have on it. So that's what I'm going to do this time too. So, and then another thing that's really good about her wreath is she puts down 1 piece of tape and she measures it. The longest piece is 10 inches, then this is 8 inches, and then this is 7 inches. So when we start off, we're just going to worry about the 10 inches. And this is how she does her wreath. So we're going to open up our mesh. And we're just going to pick a spot on the bottom here, on this bottom row. We're going to take our mesh and we're going to gather it up. And then we're going to just put it in the middle of our twist tie. We're not going to twist it up because we're going to put other things in here. We're just going to twist it over and twist it once. And then May says to take your mesh, measure 10 inches, gather it up, and then we're going to go to the next twist tie, not the one on the bottom, but the one on this row here. And we're just going to put our mesh in there and twist it once. And then we're going to do that all around the bottom twist ties. We're not going to worry about the ones on the inside right now. So we're just going to, and I'm going to speed through this. Right back in this one, we're just going to open our twist tie, stick this in, and twist it back. Now you can cut it off here if you want to, or you can leave it attached, and we're just going to do what May says, go upstairs. We're going to go to the rung in the middle, and we're just going to take it put it up there. And we're just going to give it a twist. And now the ones on the inside up here, we're going to measure 8 inches. So we're just going to put our wreath frame on the end there, measure to our 8 inches, gather it up, and then we're just going to do the ones on the inside. So that takes me right back to my starting point. So I'm going to untwist that one and stick this one in and give it a twist. Okay, and then we're just going to cut this off. Leave it long enough that it won't come out your twist tie, and you can just fluff it and hide it in there. Okay, so then we're going to go back and fluff all our loops. And I know it doesn't look good right now, but we're not through. Don't fear. I'll pull mine loose. Stick that one back in. So I think that I want to add my white mesh in here too. So we're just going to go around it and do the same thing all over again with the white mesh. 10 inches on the first row of twist ties, 8 inches on the inside row. Okay, and then we're going to take whatever mesh we had left over. I had a little tiny piece of this, but I think this is too small to use, so we're just going to discard that for a moment. But I had some white left over, and let's see what other. Take our roll of mesh that we had left over, and we're going to cut pieces. Okay, we're going to cut pieces 7 inches long. And you can use a rotary cutter for this, but it's not that much, so I'm not going to get out the rotary cutter. So I'm going ahead and I'm going to stop there. I'm going to cut some more, but what we're going to do is we're going to just take our mesh here, roll it up, and it'll naturally form a roll anyway. And we're going to get one roll of the white, one roll of the teal. We're going to squeeze it together, and then we're going to put it in each twist tie. Okay, I've got some white ribbon, so we're going to use that, the llamas, and this. Okay, and we're going to measure our ribbon, and we want a piece 36 inches long, which is right there. So, we don't need this tape anymore. So we'll roll it up, and we'll mark right here, my counter. That's going to be my 36 inches. So we have 18 twist ties on here, so we need 18 pieces of ribbon. So my llamas gave me 3 pieces. So then we're going to do get our ends kind of even. Then we'll fold it in half again. And then we're just going to clip. And that gives us a dovetail. And we're going to do that to all our ribbons. Our ribbon, we're going to start with our little mesh here first. We're going to take it and fold it over so the tails are sticking out, and then we're just going to squeeze it in the middle to make a bow. And then we're going to pick a starting point. We're going to pick right here. We're going to open up our twist tie and stick it in. And this is going to be the last thing we're going to put in here, so we're going to tie this really tight. And I'm going to leave my twist ties in as part of the decoration. All I'm going to do is take a chopstick, if I can find a chopstick, or a pencil or something. Here's my chopstick. I'm just going to take a chopstick, twist my twist tie around it. Just roll it up, pull my chopstick out, and then I have a little wiggly decoration. Okay. And then we're going to go to the next one on the bottom. I think we're going to do, the next one is going to be a white ribbon. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to fold it like in a awareness ribbon, like the pink things. Ties out, squish it up, and make it a bow. And then we're going to put it on the next one. We're just going to do the ones on the bottom rung first, so the very bottom one. So we're going to open it up, stick our bow in, twist our twist tie. go to the next one. And we're just going to alternate a ribbon, a white ribbon, a colored ribbon, a white ribbon, a colored ribbon, a white ribbon. So we have our mesh. Now I think we'll put the llama next. There. Keep my ribbons from sliding off my table. So then we'll just do the same thing, and I'm going to do the right sides of my ribbon up, because this one has a pattern on it. And then this one, instead of folding it to the bottom, I'm just going to flip it so that my print stays on the top. Okay, so we've got a wreath all fluffed out and everything. So now I'm going to attach these little snowflake ornaments. I got these at Hobby Lobby. They're a really good sturdy felt. Now Dollar Tree does have plastic snowflakes also. You can use those on here, or you can make some snowflakes. You can just cut them out of paper and laminate them and put them on here, but I'm going to use these, and they were 6 for $3.99, and I got them half price, so 6 for $2. But anyway, instead of gluing these on here, I'm just going to take the little snowflake, and then I'm going to find one of my pipe cleaners that I have sticking up. I'm just going to stick it through the hole on the top and through another little hole and give it a twist. I think 4 is enough. Okay, so then we're going to take our little snowman, and I don't know if I want to leave this string on my I'm going to cut the string off because I really don't like the string. Take some twist ties, and we're going to glue them to the back, and then we'll use that to attach it to the wreath. I'm just going to put that in my glue, and then I'm just going to put a piece of painter's tape over that just to give it a little more security. I think 2 will be enough, so. And then I have these little snowflake stickers. I don't know if I want to use any of them, but let's open them up and see. Flakes on the wreath weren't really showing up all that good, so I may put one of these in the center. Alright, so now we're just going to put our sign on here and we'll hang it up and see what we got. Need a hanger on it. Let's see. There. Hanger on it, I'm just going to take another twist tie, make a little loop, twist it. Put it through my rungs and then give it another twist. Y'all, that's how quick, it really is quick if you get all your stuff out and pre-cut your ribbons and everything. That's the fastest way I've ever been able to do a mesh wreath. And you don't have to use mesh, you can use wide ribbon. I think you could even do this with strips of the plastic tablecloth. So I might give that a try. But anyway, y'all, get to decorating. Christmas is coming, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.